Winning at what cost is a great topic of discussion, and this is a very recent topic of discussion is what does it mean to win at all costs, and what are the consequences of winning at all costs? And this is a very, very hot topic right now because it's such a competitive market for our buyers and sellers, and so everybody needs to know the rules that they're playing under so you don't get yourself in trouble. So the main thing, if you're a buyer, is you need to make sure that when you are looking at making an offer, a very aggressive offer, that you understand the consequences of what you're doing with your offer and your terms and your money. The main thing is your due diligence money. So that is one of the main topics of discussion when you're making an offer is how much due diligence money do I put down on this offer? And that is the reason we need to make sure we're having that discussion with our buyers, because that due diligence money is non-refundable after you have delivered the money and the contract has taken effect. So we get the contract, we go find out that the house has $50,000 of needed repairs. That due diligence money is still non-refundable unless certain conditions of improprieties are done by the seller, but those are rare. And so understanding when you're making that offer, when you find that house, you need an agent that's making sure that they're doing all the research, asking all the right questions, because before you put your money down on the table and that money becomes non-refundable, you need to make sure that winning is worth the cost of the money that you're delivering.
And a showing would be a little bit more detailed. You'd really want to look around for any obvious signs of distress or anything that the seller may not have discovered yet.
Yeah, absolutely. Talk to, if you can find a former owner, if the house has been rented, you could talk to a tenant, talk to the neighbors, see if they've, seen any repair vehicles, if they know any history of the house. Just do your extra due diligence. There's just too many times we get too focused on winning the deal, and that's all good until it's not good. And when those things come about and those those conversations happen, then there's risk, and there's risk for the buyer, there's risk for the seller, there's risk for the agents, there's risk for everybody involved. So just make sure you're focused on all the right things and making sure when you win at all costs, it's worth the cost. Please call Team Johnson for all your real estate needs.